Hi, I'm Derek with Moultrie. I'm here today with our new Universal Digital Timer 2, which is direct replacement for any 6-volt or 12-volt feeder timer on the market. Easy upgrade you can make to your existing equipment, and today we're going to show you how to install it and program it. So let's get started. We've got our Universal Digital Timer 2 parts out of our package, which this is an upgrade you can put onto any feeder kit in the market. However, it's also a replacement timer for our current feeder kits for Moultrie. So today we're going to show you how to replace it on our Moultrie feeder kits. You're going to remove your cover so you can get access to your timer and your motor wires. And you're going to remove these 2 screws right here on front of the timer. You don't have to save these screws because the new timer comes with more. You pull your timer out. Pull all of your wires through that you can. And then the remaining wires go to your motor and your solar panel. So you're going to cut these wires really close to the timer. Now we can get rid of our old timer and start installing our new one. So your new timer comes with a package that has a 2-pin connector and some wire nuts. The idea is you can wire this to your motor wires. You can use this 2-pin connector to connect to your new timer. Find your 2 solar wires and put them out of the way. And now we have our positive and negative motor wires. So in our instructions it shows you that you need to line up your green wire with your black wire on your motor. So I'll take my green wire and my black wire, and I'll use the wire nut to join those together. And the same with the red wire and the white wire. So the next step is for us to remove the new screws out of our new UDT2. I'm going to take them all the way out so that we make sure it fits on there. Next, I'm going to connect my 2-pin connector to the motor. So I want to make sure that I have the green matched up with the green. Push it together until I get a nice click. Push these wires back behind the plastic. I keep this connector here on the outside to give me easy access. I lift the timer and put it onto these posts. Fits right in place with the old one. Take my screws and screw the new timer onto the kit. These wires do come out of the bottom of our new Universal Digital Timer 2. And that is because a lot of installations don't have room for the wires to come out of the back of the timer housing. These gator clips we'll use to connect to the battery. We'll have plenty of slack so we can connect to the battery on the outside. So we just installed our Moultrie Universal Digital Timer 2 onto our old feeder kit that needed an upgrade. Now that we've installed power, we're going to show you how to program this kit. Hit the program button, which will take you to the set current time screen. Currently it's about 2 p.m. local time. So we'll hit the up button to select our hour. Hit the right arrow and we'll select our minutes. Hit down to go back to 0. Hit program, it'll show set current day. Currently it is a Thursday. So we arrow over to Thursday and hit program to move to the next screen. Set feed remaining is the next screen, and since we just put 150 pounds of feed in our feeder, we hit the up button until we get to 150. When you're done, hit program and it'll take you to your 10 feeder timers. Our default feed times are 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. for 6 seconds each. So timer 1 shows a current time of 7 a.m. In order to change that to 7:30, which is when I want to feed, I hit the down button until my time starts blinking. If I hit program, it takes me to an edit mode where I can change my time. Since I still want 7, I'm going to hit the right arrow, which takes me to the minutes, and I'll hold up until it gets me to 30. I hit program again, it takes me back to my timer 1 feed time. For timer 1, my default feed duration is 6 seconds. So in order to change the duration, I hit down until I hit the left button until my duration starts blinking. I want to feed for 8 seconds, so I hit program to enter the edit mode and hit the up arrow to give me 8 seconds. When done, I'll hit the program button again. Takes me to my timer 1 screen. At the top of the timer 1 screen, you'll see the days of the week. In order to save some feed, I don't want to feed on Tuesday or Thursday during the week. So I hit the down arrow until it starts blinking, hit program to enter edit mode. I can arrow over to whatever day of the week I want. I'll hit down in order to toggle it off. So when I move to the right, you'll see Tuesday is no longer illuminated. I'll do the same for Thursday, and it's toggled off. If I want to toggle Thursday back on, I'll go back over, hit the up button, and you'll see it's toggled back on. But in this case, we'll leave it off. When you're done selecting your days, hit program, and timer 1 is complete. If I go back up to timer 1, I can hit the right arrow and go through the rest of my timers. And this timer has 10 different feed times you can select and edit. When I'm done, I hit program, or I can hit the back button, which will take me back to my main menu. So for each timer, we also have 3 different motor speeds here at the bottom. You hit program until you get to timer 1, arrow down until your motor speed starts blinking. Hit the program button to enter edit mode. So I can select high, medium, or low speed settings. The low speed setting will prolong your battery life the most, whereas the high speed setting will sling the feed the furthest. However, your battery won't last as long. I want to feed as far out from the feeder as I can, so I'm going to leave it on high. Hit program to go back to my timer 1. Verify that high is selected. And repeat the same process for each timer you want to use to feed. When done, hit the back button to go back. When programming your timer, it's important to insert the feed remaining when you fill up your feeder. Because I put in 150 pounds in my feeder, I put that in here when I set my timer, so when I go back to my main screen, it cycles between estimated feed remaining in pounds, estimated feed remaining in days, and our current time. So this shows me an estimation in poundage of what I have left in my feeder. This gives me an estimate on how long my feed is going to last based on the current settings I have in my timer. So it's an easy way to understand when the next time I have to come back to my feeder is going to be. One of the coolest features of our Moultrie Universal Digital Timer 2 is our test function. So the button on the left is a dual function button to where it allows me to go back to our home screen anywhere in the menu. But when you're on the main menu, if you hit this button, it takes you to a test mode. Since our timer 1 is already set to 8 seconds, it gives me a default of 8 seconds. But if I want to change it, I just hit the down or up arrows to the seconds I desire. You can choose anywhere from 0 to 60 seconds. When ready, hit the program button. Now I'm allowed to select my motor speed. I'm going to select medium in this case. When ready, I'll hit program. It'll give me a 5-second countdown so I can make sure I get out of the way because it's going to sling corner. Now we know our feeder is ready to operate before we leave. Thanks for watching our video regarding the installation and programming of our new Universal Digital Timer 2. To see more of our products, please go to moultriefeeders.com.